The 2026 MLB All Star Game ballot is here. So I'm going to go through and give you my very early All Star Game picks for the 2026 All Star Game. Link in the description if you want to fill out a ballot for yourself. I'm going to be going for who I think deserves it the most at this exact moment. But first, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Over 50% of you who watch aren't subscribed, so click that sub button so you don't miss out on any of the videos I'm dropping. And big shout out to PrizePicks, the sponsor of today's video. You'll hear more from them later. Okay, first we're going to start off with the American League first baseman, Pete Alonso. Not having a Pete Alonso type year. Jonathan Aranda has been great. Wilson Contreras is low-key one of the most underrated first basemen in the entire league. 931 OPS, 40 RBIs, a near 300 average. He's been playing like one of the best players at first base in all of Major League Baseball. You also have Mr. Nicholas Kurtz, big Amish, 276 average, 45 RBIs, 927 OPS. He's been great. Munetaka Murakami, those numbers have been insane, even with him missing some time, and that is going to play a factor. The fact that he's not healthy yet, I don't necessarily know if he deserves a vote, but man, 20 homers and 40 RBIs. I think we all expected Murakami to be good. I didn't think we were going to see someone with a 900 OPS this early on in the season. Ben Rice, 18 homers, 45 RBIs, a 1032 OPS. Ben Arose has, without doubt, not just been the best first baseman in the American League, but he's simply been one of the best hitters in all of Major League Baseball. What he's done for the Yankees this year is unbelievable. The fact that you can pair him up with Aaron Judge, I know Judge is hurt, but the fact that you can put him and Judge next to each other in a lineup with all the other good players that they have, as much as I would love to pick Murakami or Kurtz or Wilson Contreras, of course, the obvious pick is going to be Ben Rice. There's really not many better hitters right now at the Major League level stat-wise than Ben Arose. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, PrizePicks, America's #1 sports picks app. Use my code HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. So click the link in the description right now, download the PrizePicks app, and make sure to use my code HMA to get in on this offer. Not to mention, PrizePicks is so easy to use. Simply select more or less on a few different players, put them into your lineup, and then see how they do. First, I'm going with Kyle Schwarber for more than half a walk against the Blue Jays and Patrick Corbin. He gets on base a ton. Next, I had Liam Hicks going up against the Arizona Diamondbacks to get more than half a walk. He's been an on-base king. And then finally, maybe one of my more bold picks, Jared Triolo for more than half a walk against the Los Angeles Dodgers, another guy who's been getting on base a ton. What's also great is that PrizePicks is available in most states, including California, Florida, Texas, and even New York. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you click the link in the description right now and download the PrizePicks app. And make sure you use my code HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly as soon as you play your first $5 lineup. Big shout out as always to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's video. For the National League, Jake Bauers has been awesome for the Brewers this year. 892 OPS. Really, really good season. Mashes righties. Alec Burleson has been awesome for the Cardinals. Truly one of the more underrated, just straight up hitters in all of baseball. 815 OPS. Hits for average. Has enough pop in that bat. Really like him. Bush and Devers haven't been great. Freeman's been fine, but again, not all-star level. Luis Garcia, no. Bryce Harper's been very good. I think right now, he's probably the leader. I would slightly give it to him over Jake Bauers just because Bauers does tend to platoon, so he really only gets to face, like, his advantage at this point. Spencer Horwitz has been great, but I don't think he gets it over Harper. Matt Olson probably gets the slight edge over Harper right now. Little bit better OPS, a little bit better average, more home runs, more RBIs at this point. Sal Stewart was great to start the year, but he's slowing down quite a bit. Same thing with Ildemaro Vargas. TJ Rumfield's been fine, but yeah, Matt Olson's the pick. If you're just looking at the guys who have the best numbers, Olson, 877 OPS, best team in Major League Baseball with the Atlanta Braves, higher average, more home runs, more RBIs. Matt Olson, as much as it pains me for the Braves, is the pick for National League at first base. Second base, bad position, very, very weak. Altuve got hurt. Came back. He's looking okay. Travis Bazzana hasn't played many games, but he's been off to an incredible start. Ernie Clement's been great. Jazz Chisholm is getting hot, but had such a horrible start that it's hard to look past those, especially when the full season numbers aren't there yet. Ezekiel Duran, 800 OPS, filling in, been playing really well for the Rangers. It's not going to be Vaughn Grissom. Jeremiah Jackson started off hot, but it's not him. Not Luke Keeschel. Michael Massey's playing good, but again, it's not him. Marcelo Meyer and Jeff McNeil have been truly atrocious. I'm shocked at how bad both of these guys have been. I thought Meyer was going to be better given more opportunity, but he's looked like someone who just might not even be a Major League Baseball player right now. And Jeff McNeil's been just really bad, which hurts me because Jeff, friend of the channel, love Jeff. Chase Mydroff's been good for the White Sox, not all-star caliber. Gleyber Torres dealt with injuries, just came back. Ben Williamson, no. Cole Young, no. So I think right now it's kind of between Bazzana, Clement, Duran. I don't like any of these choices. Who am I going to go with? Honestly, I think I'm just going to go with Ernie Clement because think Ernie Clement has been playing more. He has a 300 average. His OPS is similar to that of Ezekiel Duran. I don't think it could be Bazana just yet. Again, lack of games. Am I missing someone obvious? Is there a write-in option? Should I be writing somebody in who's playing second base? I'm trying to think in the American League. I don't think so. I think we're just going to go with Ernie Clement as the starting second baseman for the American League as of right now. It is an extremely weak position. There's just not a lot going on offensively. National League definitely has more of the better second baseman. Ozzie Albies is playing great baseball. Luis Arraez has not only been great offensively, he's been awesome defensively, which is something that I don't think anybody, including Buster Posey or the Giants, expected. Xavier Edwards has been really, really good. Great defense at second base, hitting for high average, 840 OPS. That is the highest OPS that we've seen thus far. Plus, he has a great glove. Nico Horner slowed down it might be Brandon Lau. Oh, it's probably Brandon Lau, right? 15 homers, 41 RBIs, 858 OPS. He's been so good, and the Pirates are a playoff team right now, while the Marlins are still kind of hanging around the bottom of the National League East. That probably shouldn't make an impact. I think both of these guys will be all-stars. It's just about who we're going to vote for. Simeon, no. Stott, no. Oh, it's Bryce Terang. I'm sorry. Yeah, J.J. Weatherholt slowed down a little bit. The choice is Bryce Terang. I completely forgot how good of a season he's having. Normally it would be Ketel Marte, but he's been kind of strange this year, and there's weird stuff going on with him and the Diamondbacks again, according to Bob Nightingale. Don't love that. But yeah, Bryce Terang has just simply turned into one of the better infielders in all of Major League Baseball. 881 OPS, 9 homers, 39 RBIs, a 280 average, great defense at second base. Yeah, Bryce Terang is the obvious choice. Sorry to Xavier Edwards, sorry to Ozzie Albies, sorry to, who else did I mention? Sorry to Brandon Lau. All having great years, but not as good as Bryce Terang. Third base, Caminero is awesome. Home runs, OPS, power, maybe the worst fielder in the league. It's not going to be Brendan Donovan, small sample size. The other three names, not enough yet. Josh Young's playing really good. 313 average, 8 homers, 29 RBIs, 855 OPS. He really has been awesome for the Rangers this year. It's good to see him back healthy, playing good ball, because I was a big fan of his out of the draft. These other options are really bad. I can't even believe Royce Lewis is still on there. Kobe Mayo, Zach McKinstry, McMahon, oof. Okamoto's been fun. I don't think he's an all-star right now. Isaac Paredes, I don't think is an all-star. Oswald Peraza, I don't think is an all-star. J-Rams heating up. Ooh, it could also be Miguel Vargas. 15 homers, 41 RBIs, 859 OPS. Ooh, who am I going to go with? I will say right now, based on stats, it's between Miguel Vargas, Josh Young, and Junior Caminero. Caminero has the higher OPS, is definitely the worst fielder. Vargas is not the best at third base. Josh Young's okay. Is it crazy for me to just go Junior Caminero, who's got the highest OPS? He's got the best counting numbers in terms of, well, I guess he doesn't. Miguel Vargas actually does. He has more home runs and more RBIs, but he does have a higher average. He has a higher OPS. That probably plays into it. He is so awful defensively, but the Rays are still, I think, in first place at the time of recording in the AL East. I'm going to give it to Junior Caminero. He's playing some hero ball, and he's been really good. I think either of those three options, though, are correct. Anybody else, I don't necessarily buy. All right, in the National League, Arenado's been good, but not good enough. Bo Bichette's been horrible. Alec Boehm stinks. Bregman's been horrible. Matt Chapman's been heating up, but he's still not been good. Nick Gonzalez has been great, but I don't think good enough to be starting third base. Although I'm starting to see some of these other names, and there are not good options so far. Brian Hayes, I can't even believe he's on here. Kyle Karros, Machado's been horrible. Curtis Mead, Max Muncy. It's probably just Max Muncy, right? 852 OPS, 14 homers, 22 RBIs. Curtis Mead, platooning, but he's been playing really good ball. Riley's been horrible. Rengifo. Oh, God. The third base group oh, wow. The National League's so bad at third base. Sorry, Nick Gonzalez. Sorry, Curtis Mead. It's just going to be Max Muncy for me. Just the best numbers across the board. It is crazy that he has 14 home runs and only 22 RBIs with an 852 OPS, but out of all the options, he does seem like the best of the rest in the National League, so we'll go with him. Shortstop, American League, not Caballero, not J.P. Crawford, not Jimenez. Gunner's been so bad. I'm so disappointed. I can't believe he has a similar OPS in numbers to Brooks Lee, which is not good. McGonagall's great. Love Kevin McGonigal. Colson Montgomery is phenomenal as well, playing good on both sides of the ball. Zach Neto doing what he does. Jeremy Pena still playing good baseball. Rocchio's been solid. Bobby Witt is probably the pick, right? 810 OPS with his defense, his offense. I know McGonigal has better OPS, but Bobby Witt, I think, has been the more well-rounded player. Colson Montgomery is probably the closest, but I think I'm just going to go Bobby Witt Jr. People are going to get mad at me. I feel like he's having an MVP caliber season in terms of value. It's just that the Royals are so bad, but I'm going to go Bobby Witt Jr. I feel fine with that. And then National League, CJ Abrams has been incredible. Like, the Nationals are above 500, and it's mostly on the backs of C.J. Abrams and James Wood. I do think C.J. Abrams deserves to be an all-star. We'll see if he's a starter. Ellie De La Cruz is also having a great year, but he's injured right now. Still, I think C.J. Abrams' numbers just edge him out. The rest of the guys in between the two are definitely not worth it. Connor Griffin's been fun, but not good enough. Francisco Lindor's been hurt. Otto Lopez deserves a spot on the All-Star team. Otto Lopez 100% deserves a spot on the All-Star team. That being said, I don't think he's the starter right now. I still think I go C.J. Abrams. And yeah, the rest of the shortstops are putrid. MLB offense is so weird this year. It is very, very all over the place. C.J. Abrams, though, among all the shortstops in the National League. Again, I know we can count defense and we can look at other stuff, but C.J. Abrams with the power, with the OPS, with the speed, he's going to be my pick to start at shortstop in the National League as of right now on June 8th. At the catcher position in the American League, Dylan Dingler jumps out to me immediately. He's had a phenomenal year. Great defense, good power at the plate. Ryan Jeffers has been a little bit better, though. 950 OPS from Jeffers. He's really just become one of the prime trade candidates this trade deadline. We've also got Shea Langoliers, who's phenomenal. Wow, it's between Langoliers and Jeffers right now. I do tend to lean Shea Langoliers, but Jeffers might deserve it more. But also, I think Jeffers might be hurt right now, so we might be going Langoliers. It's not going to be any of these other catchers. Salvi's been horrible. Cal Raleigh's been hurt. Adley's been playing good ball. Adley is definitely in the conversation, but I do think if you're not going to go Jeffers, it's going to be Langoliers. And I'm going to go Langoliers. I like Shea Langoliers. I think he deserves to be the all-star starter at catcher. Ryan Jeffers has had a great season. He's dealing with some injury stuff right now, so I'm going to give it to the healthy guy who's still playing great ball in Shea Langoliers. And then in the National League, we have some fun choices. Drake Baldwin, currently injured, but Drake Baldwin has become one of the best catchers in all of Major League Baseball. We saw him win the Rookie of the Year last year. He's phenomenal. Hunter Goodman continues to mash. I do think that he will be the Rockies' representative, so I think he'll be making the game no matter what. Liam Hicks has been great. He has cooled down a little bit, but he's still having a phenomenal year. Someone who should definitely get some serious consideration behind the dish. Not going to be Kelly Moreno, Pajes Realmuto. I can't believe Keibert Ruiz's OPS starts with an 8, which is crazy because I think he was the worst catcher I ranked going into the season, and rightfully so. He had been horrible. Will Smith's been bad. Stevenson's been bad. Daniel Susac hasn't played enough. Oh, man, where are we going to go? Is this going to be... What's Drake Baldwin's injury? They said he's returning next homestand, so yeah, Drake Baldwin is going to be the choice for starting catcher in the National League. He and Langoliers, truthfully, 2 of the 4 best catchers in baseball at the absolute worst. And I do think there's an argument that both of these guys could be moving up ahead of Cal Raleigh and Will Smith by the end of the year. They're just that good. Okay, outfield, we get to select 3 per league, so let's keep some names in mind, see who the best are going to be. So in the American League, not Willier. He started off so hot, but he's cooled off. Randy's been really good. I don't know if you guys have seen Randy under the hood, but he's been phenomenal. Cody Bellinger's been really good. Byron Buxton's playing phenomenal baseball, as he always does. I think his last 162 games, we're looking at 50 homers and 25 stolen bases. Byron Buxton's a stud. None of those guys. Carlos Cortez really does deserve some love. He's been so good this year. Former New York Met, former South Carolina Gamecock. Riley Green not hitting for power, but having a good season. Hope Tigers fans are happy. He's hitting for average, not power anymore. How's that looking for the offense? Aaron Judge obviously would be a choice, but he's going to miss a lot of time due to the back injury, so we won't be picking Aaron Judge, even though, yes, he clearly deserves it. Kwan's been horrible. Langford's been hurt and horrible. Man, the outfield options are slim pickings. I'm not picking Wade Meckler. It's a small sample, even though he's played really well. Oh, my God. Tristan Peters has been good, but I don't think I'm picking him. Like, am I going Luke Raley? J-Rod, oh my God, look at these OPSs. They're so bad. Mike Trout might be getting back into the All-Star game because of his OPS. So I think right now, I'm super leaning towards the fact that we're going to go Bellinger, Buxton, and now for the third choice of the OPS is like Randy's 818. Carlos Cortez probably deserves it, right? 885. Riley Green, 844. Obviously, Judge would be the easy choice there. Could be Mike Trout. Maybe I'll just go Mike Trout instead, just because I like Mike Trout, and that's who I want to be there. Although there are some guys with some better numbers, like Luke Raley, technically, I think is playing better stat-wise than Mike Trout. Oh, man, it's between, like, Randy, I think, and Trout, just because I think looking up, like, WAR stuff, those guys are towards the top right now. You know what? I'm going to give it to Randy Arozarena, just because I like Randy. I mean, I like Mike Trout, too. You know what? Let's go Mike Trout. Let's just go Mike Trout. 844 OPS, 14 homers, 31 RBIs. He's had a really bad week, and those numbers were higher. I like Trout a lot. We're putting him back in the All-Star game as a starter. And then in the National League, I think there's a lot more options. Acuna OPS hovering around 800. JJ Bleday's low-key been awesome, 931 OPS. Corbin Carroll, 928 OPS. I'm pretty sure I'm putting him in no matter what. He's been one of the best players in baseball this year. Looking down this list, again, Slim Pickens, Ian Happ, and Michael Harris have both been great. I don't think they jump off the page right now as a guarantee. Jung-Woo Lee, 800 OPS. He's been really good. Like, go figure. The Giants are getting these great performances out of Arise, Jung-Woo Lee, some other guys, and they still can't win baseball games. Brandon Marsh has been really good. As much as I hate to admit it, he's been awesome. Mickey Moniak, before the injury, was incredible. The Pirates outfielders are playing really well. Juan Soto, I think, is a no-brainer. Oh, and Jordan Walker and James Wood. Oh, no. Oh, man. Am I not going to put Soto? Because it does have to be James Wood. It does have to be Jordan Walker. Those are two guarantees. And then if I am putting my bias aside, I'm going to say it right now. Corbin Carroll, I think, deserves it over Juan Soto. He has been playing better. He's been doing a better job. As much as I love Juan Soto, the numbers don't lie. Like, Corbin Carroll has a higher OPS. Corbin Carroll has a higher average. It's not that Juan Soto's doing anything wrong. It's just that Corbin Carroll is playing a little bit better. Now, granted, Soto's played fewer games. Oh, man, I love Juan Soto so much. I don't want to do this. To not be biased, because I've been accused of being biased on this channel many a times, we are going to go with Corbin Carroll, who is a no-brainer guaranteed to make the All-Star game. He's one of the best players in baseball, and I know the baseball people talk about him, but I feel like it's not talked about enough just how good of a baseball player Corbin Carroll truly is. He's ridiculous. Last position, on to the designated hitter we go. In the National League and the American League, I do believe it's pretty obvious, but we'll just go through it. Yordan Alvarez has been maybe the best hitter in all of Major League Baseball this year. 22 homers, 48 RBIs, 1081 OPS with a 316 average is crazy. Sam Basayo's been really good. Dominic Canzone's been really good. Yandy Diaz has been really good. But, I mean, you guys, you just see the OPSs. They don't compare. 1081, this is almost an 1,100 OPS. We're in June, guys. Yordan Alvarez is obviously the choice for American League DH. And then in the National League, again, there's some guys having nice seasons. Ivan Herrera is a good ball player. Troy Johnson's looking great. Shohei Ohtani is really good. Marcelo Ozuna, Polanco, Casey Schmidt, Kyle Schwarber, home runs. Him and Ohtani are getting to their OPSs being very similar, different ways. Schwarber and Ohtani, though. Pavin Smith. Dom Smith's had a great year. Like a really good story for Dom Smith, former New York Met. Christian Yelich has been playing good ball. It really is down to Ohtani and Schwarber, which is the lesser of two evils for me. Ohtani does edge out Kyle Schwarber. I think the higher average, higher on base, while it is less slugging, gives him a slightly higher OPS. He's a better base runner. I mean, it's Shohei Ohtani. It's boring. It's annoying, whatever. Shohei, though, for sure, I think should be the National League DH. Sorry, Kyle Schwarber. I don't know, Dodgers, Phillies. Again, I hate both of those teams. But here we go. Down the line. Ben Rice at first base, Ernie Clement at second, Junior Caminero at third, Bobby Witt Jr. at short, Shea Langoliers behind the dish, with Cody Bellinger, Buxton, and Trout in the outfield, and Yordan Alvarez at DH. For the National League, Matt Olson at first, Bryce Terang at second, Max Muncy at third, C.J. Abrams at short, Drake Baldwin behind the dish. Outfield, Corbin Carroll, Jordan Walker, James Wood, and DH, Shohei Ohtani. Again, it pains me to not put Juan Soto in here, but he is simply not having a better year than any of the three outfielders that are here in the National League. I'd love to know your guys' picks down in the comment section below. Try it out for yourself. Link will be in the description. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the baseball content coming at you. And that's where I'll wrap it up. You know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video. This is my most recent upload, so click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye.